Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Ultra.
Hey, good to see you all again.
I'm Lily, and this is David. And today we're talking about something that, honestly happens to all of us.
Oh no, what is it this time?
Social pressure. You know, when people kind of push you to do something, and you feel like you have to say yes, even when you don't really want to?
Yeah, that's rough.
It is, right? And for English learners, it's even harder because you're trying to be polite in another language, and sometimes you just freeze.
Um, yeah, I've done that. Just said yes because I didn't know what else to say.
Exactly. So today, we're going to practice real phrases you can use when you feel pressured. And, if you want to jump to a specific part, just check the screen. We've got sections you can click on.
Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah, like if you just want the useful phrases or the common mistakes, you can skip right there. But I recommend staying with us because we're going to share one golden tip at the end that totally changed how I handle pressure.
Ooh, what is it?
Oh, not yet. You gotta wait.
Okay.
But here's the thing. So many people say yes when they mean no, and then they feel terrible later.
Guilty. I've done that at work so many times.
Right? And it's not just work, it's friends, family, even strangers sometimes.
Yeah, like when someone invites you to something and you don't want to go, but you feel bad saying no.
Exactly. So we're going to fix that today. We're going to learn how to be polite but honest, how to say no without sounding rude, how to buy yourself time instead of answering right away.
That sounds really useful, actually.
It is. And the best part? You don't need fancy English, just clear, simple, calm sentences.
Okay, I'm in. Let's do this.
So first, let's talk about what social pressure actually means. David, what do you think it is?
Is it when people tell you what to do?
Kind of, yeah. But it's more like when you feel like you should do something because everyone else wants you to, even if you don't really want to.
Ah, okay. So it's not always direct.
Exactly. Sometimes people don't even say anything, but you still feel the pressure.
Like when everyone's going out after work and you're tired, but you go anyway?
Yes, perfect example. You feel like if you don't go, people will think you're unfriendly or boring.
Yeah, I felt that.
Right? So social pressure is that feeling, that uncomfortable feeling when you want to say no, but you're worried about what people will think.
Worried about what people will think. Yeah, that's it.
And it happens in so many situations, at work, with friends, with family, even when you're shopping and the salesperson is being really pushy.
Oh, I hate that.
Me too. Like, I'm just looking, please leave me alone.
Exactly.
But the thing is, in English, a lot of learners don't know how to handle these moments. They either say yes when they mean no, or they avoid speaking completely.
Yeah. I usually just nod and smile.
A lot of people do that. But today, we're going to practice actually using your words.
Okay, good. Because nodding isn't really working for me.
All right. So let's look at some common situations where you might feel social pressure. David, what's one that happens to you?
Probably at work. Like when my boss asks if I can stay late and I already have plans.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one. What do you usually say?
I usually just say yes, even if I don't want to.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like if I say no, my boss will think I'm lazy or I don't care about my job.
Okay, so you're worried about how it looks.
Yeah, exactly.
That's normal. A lot of people feel that way. But here's the thing. You can say no politely without sounding rude or lazy.
Really? How?
We'll get to the exact phrases in a minute. But first, let's talk about other situations. What about with friends?
Hmm. Okay, so sometimes my friends invite me to parties or dinners, and I'm just not in the mood, but I feel bad saying no.
Yeah, that happens. You don't want to hurt their feelings.
Right. So I go, and then I'm miserable the whole time.
I've been there.
It's like, why did I even come?
Exactly. And then you're tired and grumpy, and you're not even enjoying yourself.
Yeah, it's the worst.
So that's another example of social pressure. You said yes because you felt like you had to, not because you wanted to.
Felt like I had to. Yeah.
Okay, what about family? Do you ever feel pressured by family?
Yeah. Like when my mom asks me to visit, and I'm really busy with work.
Ah, classic. And what do you say?
I usually say yes and then stress about it for days.
That's so relatable.
It is?
Oh, yeah. Family pressure is huge because you love them, so you don't want to disappoint them, but you also have your own life.
Exactly. Like, I want to see my mom, but sometimes the timing is just bad.
Right. And it's okay to say that. It's okay to say, I can't this weekend, but how about next week?
Oh, that's simple.
It is. But a lot of people don't know they can say it.
Yeah, I never thought of it like that.
And here's another one, shopping. Have you ever had a salesperson pressure you to buy something?
Oh my God, yes, all the time.
What do you do?
I usually just leave, like I walk out of the store.
Okay, that works. But what if you actually want to stay and look around?
I don't know. I guess I just feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, because they're standing there watching you and you feel like you have to buy something.
Exactly. It's so awkward.
But you don't have to buy anything. You can just say, I'm just looking, thanks.
That's it?
That's it. Simple and polite.
Okay, I like that.
And if they keep pushing, you can say, I'll let you know if I need help.
Oh, that's good. That's really good.
See? You don't have to be rude, you just have to be clear.
Clear. Yeah.
All right, so those are some common situations. Work, friends, family, shopping. But there's also cultural pressure, like when you're in a different country and you don't know the customs.
Oh, yeah, that's tough.
It is. Like maybe in your culture it's normal to refuse food the first time it's offered, but in another culture, that's rude.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
So you feel pressured to accept even if you're not hungry.
Right, because you don't want to offend anyone.
Exactly. And that's okay. Sometimes you go with the flow to be polite, but other times you need to speak up.
How do you know which is which?
Honestly, it depends. But usually, if something makes you really uncomfortable, you should say something.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right, so now let's talk about actual phrases you can use when you feel pressured. These are going to be super useful.
Okay, I'm ready.
So first, if someone asks you to do something and you're not sure, you can buy yourself time.
How?
You say, let me think about it.
Oh, that's easy.
It is, right? Let me think about it. You're not saying yes, you're not saying no, you're just giving yourself space.
Let me think about it. Yeah, I like that.
Or you can say, can I get back to you?
Can I get back to you? Okay.
Exactly. Same idea. You're being polite, but you're not committing right away.
That's smart.
Yeah, and here's another one. If someone's pushing you to decide quickly, you can say, I need a little time to decide.
I need a little time to decide.
Perfect. See? You're being clear, but not rude.
Okay. But what if they keep pushing?
Then you be firmer. You say, I can't decide right now. I'll let you know tomorrow.
I can't decide right now. I'll let you know tomorrow.
Exactly. You're still polite, but you're setting a boundary.
Setting a boundary. Yeah.
All right, now let's talk about actually saying no. David, how do you usually say no?
I don't. That's the problem.
Okay, fair. So let's practice. The simplest way is to just say, I can't.
Just, I can't?
Yeah, I can't make it. I can't stay late. I can't help with that.
But isn't that rude?
No, it's honest. And you don't need to explain everything. You can just say, I can't, but thanks for asking.
I can't, but thanks for asking.
Perfect. Or if you want to be a little softer, you can say, I'd love to, but I can't.
Oh, that's nice. I'd love to, but I can't. Okay, I'm going to use that.
Good. Now, what if someone asks you to do something and it just doesn't work for you? Like the timing is bad or you're not interested?
I usually make up an excuse.
Yeah, a lot of people do. But you don't need to lie. You can just say, that doesn't really work for me.
That doesn't really work for me.
Exactly. Simple and honest.
But what if they ask why?
You can say, I've got a lot going on right now, or I'm not really available.
I've got a lot going on right now. Okay,
Yeah, you're being polite, but you're not giving them a reason to argue.
that's smart.
All right, here's another one. If someone's trying to convince you to do something and you're uncomfortable, you can say, I don't feel comfortable with that.
I don't feel comfortable with that.
Exactly. You're being honest about how you feel.
Don't feel comfortable. Yeah.
And most people will respect that. If they don't, that's their problem, not yours.
Okay, I like that.
Good. Now let's talk about work situations. If your boss asks you to stay late and you can't, you can say, I wish I could, but I have plans tonight.
I wish I could, but I have plans tonight.
Perfect. You're showing you care, but you're still saying no.
Okay, that's really useful.
Yeah, and you don't need to explain what the plans are. They're your plans.
Right.
All right, here's a big one. If someone keeps pushing after you've said no, you can say, I've already said I can't. I hope you understand.
Ooh, that's firm.
It is, but sometimes you need to be firm.
I've already said I can't. I hope you understand.
Exactly. You're being polite, but you're also drawing a line.
Drawing a line. Yeah, I get it.
Okay, last one. If you need to leave a situation and someone's trying to keep you there, you can say, I really need to go now. Thanks for understanding.
I really need to go now. Thanks for understanding.
Perfect. You're being direct, but still polite.
Need to go now. Yeah.
All right, so now let's talk about common mistakes people make when they're feeling pressured. David, what do you think is the biggest mistake?
Probably saying yes too quickly?
Yes, that's huge. People say yes before they even think about it.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
And then you regret it later.
Exactly. Like, why did I say yes?
Right, so the fix is to pause. Just take a second before you answer.
Pause. Okay.
Yeah, you can say, let me think, or give me a second. Just give yourself time to actually think.
Give me a second. Yeah, that's good.
All right, another mistake. Over-apologizing. David, do you do this?
Oh, yeah. I say sorry like 10 times.
A lot of people do. But you don't need to apologize for saying no.
Really?
Really. If you can't do something, you can't do it. You don't need to say sorry.
But I feel bad.
I know. But saying sorry too much makes you sound unsure, like you're not confident in your decision.
Okay. So what should I say instead?
Just say, I can't, or that doesn't work for me. No apology needed.
I can't. That doesn't work for me. Okay.
Exactly. You're being polite without being overly apologetic.
Polite without being overly apologetic. Yeah.
All right, next mistake. Giving too many details. Like when you say no and then explain everything.
I do that too.
You're hitting all the mistakes, David.
I know.
But it's okay. The thing is, when you give too many details, people might try to solve your problem.
Oh, yeah. Like, well, what if you do this instead?
Exactly. And then you're stuck defending your decision.
Right. So I should just keep it simple?
Yeah, Just say, I can't make it, and leave it at that.
I can't make it. Okay.
Perfect. All right, another mistake. Avoiding eye contact or mumbling. A lot of English learners do this when they're nervous.
Yeah, I definitely mumble sometimes.
Right, but if you mumble, people might not take you seriously.
So I should speak clearly?
Exactly. You don't have to be loud, but speak clearly and look at the person.
Look at the person. Okay.
Yeah, it shows you're confident in what you're saying.
Confident. Yeah, I get it.
All right, last mistake. Saying maybe when you mean no. David, do you do this?
All the time.
Okay, so why do you say maybe?
Because I don't want to hurt their feelings.
I get that. But maybe gives people false hope. They think you might say yes later.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
No. So if you mean no, just say no. Be kind, but be clear.
Be kind, but be clear. Okay.
All right, now let's practice. I'm going to give you some situations, and you tell me what you'd say. Ready?
Okay. I'll try.
Great. So, imagine your friend invites you to a party on Friday, but you're exhausted and just want to stay home. What do you say?
I can't make it?
Good, but maybe add something so it sounds friendlier?
Oh, I'd love to, but I can't make it.
Perfect. See, you're being honest, but still kind.
I'd love to, but I can't make it. Yeah, I like that.
All right, next one. Your boss asks if you can work on Saturday, but you already have plans. What do you say?
I wish I could, but I have plans.
Yes, exactly. You're showing you care, but you're still saying no.
I wish I could, but I have plans. Okay.
All right, this one's harder. Someone's trying to sell you something you don't want. They're being really pushy. What do you say?
I'm not interested?
Good, but what if they keep pushing?
I said I'm not interested?
Yeah, that works. Or you can say, I appreciate the offer, but I'm not interested.
I appreciate the offer, but I'm not interested. Oh, that's polite.
It is. You're being firm, but respectful.
Firm, but respectful. Yeah.
All right, next one. Your mom wants you to visit this weekend, but you're swamped with work. What do you say?
I can't this weekend, but how about next week?
Perfect. You're offering an alternative so she knows you still want to see her.
I can't this weekend, but how about next week? Yeah, that's good.
All right, this one's tricky. You're at a restaurant and the waiter brings you the wrong dish. You don't want to be rude, but you also don't want to eat something you didn't order. What do you say?
Excuse me, I think this isn't what I ordered.
Yes, that's perfect. You're being polite, but clear.
Excuse me, I think this isn't what I ordered. Okay.
Exactly. And most waiters will just fix it. No problem.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, last one. You're in a meeting and someone suggests an idea you disagree with. You don't want to sound negative, but you also don't want to stay silent. What do you say?
I see what you mean, but I have a different idea.
Perfect. You're acknowledging their point, but you're also sharing your own.
I see what you mean, but I have a different idea. Yeah, I like that.
Exactly. You're being respectful, but still contributing.
Respectful, but still contributing. Okay.
All right, so we've covered a lot today, but now I want to share the golden tip I mentioned at the beginning.
Finally.
I know you've been waiting. So here it is. The most important thing you can do when you feel social pressure is to pause before you answer.
Pause?
Yeah, just take a breath. Give yourself a second to think.
But won't people think I'm rude if I don't answer right away?
No, actually, pausing makes you sound more thoughtful.
Really?
Yeah, like instead of blurting out yes and regretting it later, you pause and then give a real answer.
Hmm. Okay, so how long should I pause?
Just a few seconds. You can say, let me think for a second, and then actually think.
Let me think for a second. Yeah, I can do that.
Exactly. And here's the thing. Before I learned this, I used to say yes to everything. I was so worried about being rude that I never thought about what I actually wanted.
Yeah, I do that too.
Right. But now, when someone asks me something, I pause, I take a breath, and then I decide.
And that works?
It changed everything. Like, I'm so much less stressed now because I'm not doing things I don't want to do.
Wow, that's really powerful.
It is. And it's such a simple thing. Just pause.
Just pause. Yeah,
So let me give you an example. Before, if my friend invited me to dinner, I'd immediately say yes, even if I was tired.
right.
But now, I pause. I think, do I actually want to go? And if the answer is no, I say, I'd love to, but I'm really tired tonight. Can we do it another time?
And your friend is okay with that?
Yeah, most of the time people understand, and if they don't, that's their problem.
Okay, I like that.
So that's the golden tip. Pause before you answer. Give yourself permission to think.
Pause before you answer. Give yourself permission to think. Got it.
All right, so we've covered a lot today. We talked about what social pressure is, common situations, useful phrases, mistakes to avoid, and the golden tip.
Yeah, this was really helpful.
I'm glad. And remember, you don't need perfect English to handle social pressure. You just need to be clear and honest.
Clear and honest. Yeah.
Exactly. So before we go, I want to ask you a question to think about. And you can answer in the comments or just think about it yourself.
Okay, what is it?
Here's the question. What's one situation where you always say yes, even when you don't want to,
That's a good question.
right? Like, think about it. Is it at work, with family, with friends?
Probably at work for me.
Okay, so next time that happens, try pausing before you answer.
Pause before I answer. Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
Good. And everyone watching, I want you to try it too. Just pause. See what happens.
Yeah, let us know how it goes.
Exactly. All right, so next time we're going to talk about how to disagree politely in English, because sometimes you need to say, I don't agree, but you want to do it without starting a fight.
Oh, that's gonna be useful.
It is. So make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss it.
Yeah, and leave a comment if you have questions or topics you want to see.
Exactly. We love hearing from you.
All right, so thanks for watching, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for being here. And remember, you don't have to say yes to everything.
You don't have to say yes to everything. I like that.
All right, see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.